Zdravkoming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 19, MLB The Show 19 Padres franchise mode.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 San Diego Padres.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low twos last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cameron Maben.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
In is Gerardo Parra. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers is under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Pirella takes it in. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Into the box, Chris Shaw. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bumgarner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
now. Another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Jose Pirela. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bounce towards the mound. To Crawford for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And it's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe, lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 Friars. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First delivery to him on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 0-2 once more. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Chiarella charging in on it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. And that retires the side. Giants down in order. Our score remains 2-1. In now, Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Kinsler ahead in a 2-0 count.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Now the 3-0 offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Maben, and that one is gone.
Happy New Year's 2024.
Solo shot for Ian Kinsler, number 249 career, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 0 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Maben is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Strom.
Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Strom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We've played two. It's now 3-1 Friars. Here's Joe Panik. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Settling in now, Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Panik aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Cameron.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Another 0-2 home. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a look at ball one. Parra is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The batter,
in now,
2,
Jose Pirela.
Shortstop, Jose.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado.
Manny.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Machado is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-0 count. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Machado on at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. To panic covering. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 26.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 run, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So striding in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is taken for ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Trevor Gott answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now
Usually
batting,
pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Matt Strahm, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Shaw has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He went deep last time up. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Up next for the Giants.
Stepping in now,
The
Joe
second
Panik.
baseman, Joe.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So coming to the plate, Trevor Gott. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Digging in, Gerardo Parra. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The next 3-2, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Shaw, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his